She went to the restroom. She'll be right back. Is the world going to come to an end? What's this? What does it make?
Sound.
It makes sound. It makes lots of sounds, huh?
I need to hear it. Are we gonna have to? It just made a sound.
It did. Sit down. Sit down on your bottom. This is why I asked y'all to back up a little bit so all our friends could see. What's this? Does anybody know what kind of drum? What is it? Know what kind of drum this is? No, this is called a snare drum. So I'm going to show you in just a minute. What's that? Probably y'all because you're sitting on the power cords. It's a bottle of corn. So now what is it? Friends, I'm not worried about the plugs right now. This isn't our focus. Up here is a rattle. What do you do in music class? A maraca. Okay. How many of y'all have like beans or corn or rice at your house?
Oh, I have corn.
Mm-hmm.
I got beans.
You got some beans, maybe some rice. Or could you go find some sand or rocks outside? And then all you need is an empty what?
Bottle.
And now you have a what? A shaker or a maraca, and this all makes what? Sound. What is sound? Do you remember? Sound is what? That's part of it. Sound waves, and where do they travel to? Your
ear.
We haven't made a soundboard. I don't think you were here last time, were you? Were you here the first day I was here? And then what happens? It what? It begins with a V. It vibrates. Good job. What do you do that kind of shows vibrating, especially when it's cold outside? What's your whole body? You shiver. So your whole body's doing what?
Shivering.
Yeah. And what's another word for shiver? What's another one? We just said it. Vibrate. So I have a question. What's vibrating in here to make the noise? The popcorn. You can pass it around and give it one shake. We're not shaking it so loud that it hurts everybody's ear. One shake. We're doing one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Now, I have a question. Is there a lot in there or a little bit?
A little.
Is it really full or is it really empty?
Really empty.
So what do you think would happen if I put a lot more in there?
It'll be very loud.
Do you think it'd be loud or do you think it'd be quiet?
Quiet.
Because it wouldn't have as what? As much room to move. And the more room, movement, and vibration, the louder the sound. So this is something you guys can make at home. Now, you guys want to hear something really cool I found out today? So, did you know that they use sound waves to measure how deep the ocean is? Isn't that cool? So scientists go out and they send a sound wave down through the water until it hits the bottom. What do you think it does when it hits the bottom? It vibrates. And what do you think they can hear when it vibrates? They can hear sound, which means they hit what? The bottom, right? Because did you know what a sound? Do you know that sound bounces like a bouncing ball?
Yeah.
Sound bounces like a bouncing ball.
On the X-ray, that sometimes, like whenever you put something on a person and see how their heart is doing, and then whenever
Ultrasounds. Ultrasound is just what it has in it. It says what? Ultra sound. So that's another example. So it's another example of them using sound to take pictures. Sound does a lot, doesn't it? It can take pictures. It can tell how far something is away. That's pretty cool, huh? What's the one really big thing that we like using sound for?
Music.
Music, right? Okay.
Can we all try to do the drum?
Well, I'm going to show you something really cool with the drum.
I can make a laundry. Yeah.
So,
That's very cool.
and I have a question because next week we're going to be talking about light. Which one do you think moves faster, light or sound?
Light. Light.
That's right.
Light. Sound.
All right, raise your hand if you think it's sound that moves faster. Raise your hand if you think light moves faster. Guess what? Light moves faster than sound. Isn't that cool? Okay, so this is called a snare drum. Yes, because you see this right here? So, listen. Sit down on your bottom, friend. On your bottom. All right, look. So if I put it like this, right? Sounds like a regular old drum.
You can undo it.
But when I do that, because what is it doing to these at the bottom? It's vibrating them. Which is doing what? It's making a whole new sound. So if I loosen these up, that's what I did. So they're loose. What does it do? It gets a lot what? Does it get louder? But it's also a lot lower. Huh. You can almost hear my voice echo. Which is a proof of what? Echo. What's that a proof of? We just talked about it. Echo. What does sound do? It vibrates. But what else can it do like a ball? It can bounce, which makes a echo. So, that's really loud. Listen, it's really loud. And it's really low, right? That's really loud, but it's also a lot what? Higher, isn't it? Yeah, it's loud, isn't it? We're not going to beat on it. We can tap on it. Okay, look. So what happens if I do this? Well, why is it making lower noise? Because I'm doing what? I'm tapping it. So that means, okay, so if I'm tapping it, right? What do you think the vibration's doing? Do you think it's really big waves or do you think it's really tight waves?
Tiny.
This is big. They're stretched way out because it's quiet, right?
Small.
Well, this was small, right?
That's high.
So they're going to be tighter. Miss Charche. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you tap on this, but listen, we're going to do this. One finger.
I'm going to do 10.
No, we're going to do one finger tap. This is my daughter, so we're going to be very careful with this, okay? One little tap. You can do a little tap. Go ahead. She is 16.
Oh my God, my sister is way younger. My sister's
All right, you did your turn. Go sit down. You already took your turn. Go sit down. Oh, come here. Try that again. Try it again. There you go. All right, let your friends come up. Everybody gets a turn. You've got your turn. We've got more toys to play with. We got more fun.
I only like the drum the most, sis. I like the drum. I wish I could.
All right, let her get a turn. It makes a lot of fun noise, doesn't it?
Oh,
Now.
Push me.
It has to be careful. Lightly. There you go. All right, boys, let her get a turn.
It makes a different noise.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt the top. No, we're not gonna scratch it. Tap, tap, tap. Back up, friends.
Way.
Back up. Okay. Okay. Good job, good job, good job.
Now can we do the guitar?
All right. So, our snare drum has these fancy little things on the bottom, right? What do they kind of look like?
Vibrators.
Vibrators. Look at. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. But look real close. What do they look like? Waves.
The ocean.
The ocean. Stop touching. Back up. 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 It kind of looks like chains. Does anybody have a trampoline at home?
I do.
Okay. So you know when you jump, friends.
That's like a finger.
I'll wait. I'll wait, friends.
No. Necklace.
All right, everybody sit back down in your spot. Yeah, everybody sit back down in their spot. Okay, so when you jump on your trampoline and your spring stretches out, is that kind of what this looks like?
Yes.
It does kind of look like a necklace. So, this isn't just one straight line, is it?
No. It's a wavy line.
So, it is a wavy line. So, when this gets tight, see, like right now it's loose. See, I can pick it up and move it. That's why it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't vibrate. Now, I can't pick it up.
Can't pick it up.
So this is picking up on the little itty bitty vibrations that's coming from the drum. Which is why when you hear the band play at the football game, they don't have speakers on their drums, do they? You can hear them all in the back. I have a question. When you're in a football stadium, what is that sound doing? Because it's made out of concrete. It's vibrating, but it's also bouncing. It's bouncing. All right, say bye-bye, drum.
Hello to the.
Okay. Crisscross applesauce back in your circle.
But they came today. More like a rectangle.
Well, it's like a half a circle.
They came today.
It's okay if you touch it. Okay, so back. If y'all can't listen, I can't let you have fun, okay? You guys all said this when I sat this down. It made what? Sound or noise. Shh. I need you to be quiet because I'm going to show you vibrations here. But you got to be real quiet and listen, okay? Okay, but after I stop tapping, listen.
It makes deeper sound. Echo.
Close.
Echo.
Okay. Shh. Listen.
Where's he going?
So, we got, those are the strings, right? In a second, I gotta finish explaining. But listen, listen. Listen. What do you hear here?
Bounce.
I'm not touching these, right? Listen. Shh.
Vibrating.
They're vibrating. Scarlett, come sit down.
What I hear.
Huh? Okay, well, you can sit right there, but don't play with anything, okay? Okay, so this one's really, really skinny. So do you think it's going to be like low or high?
High.
Well, let's find out. Let's find out. Shh.
Low.
Okay, so this one right here is a thick one. So what do you think it's going to do?
Low.
Friends, back up.
I want to touch.
Well, I don't know that I can because everybody's not listening.
Nobody can touch it.
So the thick one,